actor.
All right, ladies, you don't have to go to Hollywood to be an actress.
Tonight, you can learn the basics of acting from a pro. We are joined now by acting coach John Pallotta. Thank you so much for being here.
We appreciate it.
Hi.
Nice. So how did you begin your career as an acting coach? That's super cool.
Gosh, it goes back to thank you for having me.
Of course, we're
It
happy
goes
to
back
have
to
you.
1976.
Wow.
Long story. We were in New York City, where I'm from, and my friends and I were in a place called Hell's Kitchen. I don't know if you know where it is.
I do.
Yeah.
We saw on 9th Avenue Al Pacino walking down the block, and so we followed him. And he went into what we thought was a church, so we're like, Al Pacino praise. So we go inside and we go upstairs, and it turned out to be what's called the Actor Studio, which looks like a church. And from that day on, a year later, I was in the Lee Strasberg Institute, and it just began there.
And you have, I'm sorry, I cut you
Okay.
off. I was going to say you have locations all over the country now.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Mostly on the East Coast, but New York, Philadelphia just opened, Baltimore, Chicago, Boston, Chicago I said, right? And New Mexico and LA by later this year.
And of course here in Baltimore as well.
And Baltimore. Baltimore, I've been here about 5 years.
Nice.
Very cool.
You know, so it's good. I have a regular school in every location.
That's awesome. So let's talk about this workshop this evening. What can we expect?
Okay, you know, this is a town that's up and coming. There's a couple episodics, but I like, in New York, there's 86 episodics. So
Wow.
my thing is I specialize in pilot season and on-camera prep. And when you come into my classroom, you're actually walking to an on-set situation just like this. There's cameras, I have 3-4 cameras, and there's light, sound, boom. So when they walk in there, they're not just actors on a set, they're camera op, they're boom operators, they're, our 9-year-old Brooke is learning how to inspect the shot and call action, sound rolling, and
That's cool.
the clapper board.
Yeah.
So it
you
sounds
know.
like these classes are for every age, no matter
Yeah,
who you are, what stage of life you're in.
My youngest student, 7 years old, just booked a reoccurring guest star role in Law and Order.
Wow,
that's
that's
So
impressive.
He's only been acting a couple months.
So can you give us some tips, some acting tips, just some very basics? We're getting started into our acting careers.
You know,
He took a deep breath for that.
you know, there's many different types of acting. There's voice, there's camera, there's improv. Take everything, study everything.
Okay.
There's so much to offer. You know, you may find that if in front of the camera doesn't work, behind the camera. Then there's all aspects of this casting, there's producing, there's writing. As an actor, I'm also a playwright. I've written a lot of plays that have been produced and off-Broadway. But learn how to do everything.
Okay. Versatility is very imperative in this
Yeah.
industry.
You know,
Okay.
because if you look at my IMDb page, I'm camera, I'm operator, I'm boom, I'm
Yeah.
You do it all.
producer,
Yeah.
I'm
I know the feeling.
So finally, where can people go to find information about the seminar tonight and about classes that you offer?
Eventbrite has it right at the bottom for tonight, and as well as the other ones in all locations. Or am I allowed to give my website?
Sure.
Yeah.
Also, John Pallotta, JohnPallotta.com, and it has everything right there.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. So
Pleasure.
if I go to Hollywood one day, I can call you for some tips.
There you go.